Have you ever looked into the mirror and thought, who's that? She used to be you. Now she looks like a stranger. But here's the thing. She has always been a stranger because mirrors don't reflect the truth. It reflects distortion, approximation, and reversal. And here is where it gets wilder. You know, sometimes you get the feeling that you're disappearing, that you're invisible. Well, turns out you are, because you're 99.9965% invisible. So what you're going to hear today is a bit woo-hoo out there, but it's not a ghost story. It's science. The real you, the deeper, radiant, and electric you, has never been seen by anyone fully. Not by yourself, not by others. But maybe that's the most liberating truth that you'll hear today. We grow up believing the world is solid, that seeing is believing. What we see is real. What we touch is there. But science says otherwise. Everything you see and touch is made of matter, and matter is made of atoms. And atoms, they're mostly empty, 99.99% empty. Your body is made of these atoms. So is your coffee cup, your phone, your chair. All of it almost entirely empty space. Empty, because the atoms that form the matter, that form these things, are 99.9999% empty. So the face you see in the mirror, it's reversed. That's not how others see you. And your eyes, they only detect 0.0035% of all the lights that exist. 0.0035%? We're practically blind. That means out of the entire electromagnetic spectrum, from gamma rays that are smaller than atoms to radio waves longer than miles, we can only see, our eyes are tuned to only a tiny sliver of what's available. That visible light spectrum to us is only one tiny sliver. All the rainbow lights, all the neon lights that we can see are within that tiny sliver. That's a narrow range between 380 to 700 nanometers. Everything else, you're blind to it. Infrared, ultraviolet, X-rays, microwaves, they're all around you. They're all bouncing off you. They're all washing over you, but you will never see them. Even those hot flashes that you curse about, they're not a breakdown. You're basically glowing in infrared lights, colors that no human eyes have seen. All these things mean you have never truly seen the world around you. You have never touched anything, actually, and you have never seen your own face. So if things feel strange now, maybe they have always been. Let's talk about the face. No one has ever seen their actual face directly. Only mirrors that reverse, photos that freeze, shadows that shift. Even identical twins feel that it's weird to see each other in the mirror because they have only seen their own face in reflection in the mirrors. So when you whisper, "I don't recognize myself anymore," you're not broken. You're just finally aware how little of yourself you have truly seen. The face your lover kisses, your children know, you have never met her. Touch your hand, press hard. That feeling of solidity, it's an illusion. Atoms are mostly empty. If a nucleus is the size of a marble, then the rest of the atom would be the size of a football stadium. And matter, which is everything physical, is made of these atoms. So what you call touch is just electromagnetic forces pushing against each other. You have never truly made contact with anything. Not your child's face, not your mother's hand, not your own skin. Every embrace you have ever felt was forces resisting. Every kiss, electrons refusing to merge. You've been dancing with physics, thinking it was touch. You're not made of fixed matter, but you're made of motions. Not density, but dance. Not solid, but space, arranging into the shape of you. And you are changing all the time. Your form is not frozen. It's a living pattern that keeps shifting, evolving, and becoming. Right now, at this moment, your body is radiating in infrared lights. Those hot flashes, you're literally glowing in neon colors we don't have names for. But you can't see any of this. Your eyes can only detect a tiny portion of all the lights out there. 0.0035% to be exact. If all the lights in the universe was a piano stretching from LA to New York, we can only see one key. That's it. So what else is there? What haven't you seen? What would you become if you stopped clinging into just that tiny silver you ever perceived? We grieve the loss of our younger selves, the face we knew, the energy, the stories. That you was never truly you. That you was never the full picture. She was just a fraction of you. 0.0035%. Because if you're made of mostly empty spaces, if you have never seen your real face, if you can only perceive a tiny portion of the reality, less than 1%, then every belief you have about yourself may be based on almost nothing at all. So if you think, I'm too old to change, says who? The 0.0035% of you? My best days are behind me. Based on what? The backwards reflection of almost empty space? You are mostly space, mostly unseen, and mostly possible. If you've been feeling lost, it's not because you disappeared. It's because something vast is waking up. Every time you felt not enough, you were measuring an ocean with a teaspoon. Physics don't just break things down, it opens them up, including you. The best part? Nothing is set. You are made of space. You are glowing invisible neon lights right now. You are free to become. You haven't lost yourself. You've only just begun to meet her. Tomorrow when you face that woman in the mirror, remember she's only 0.0035% of you, a fraction. The rest is waiting to be discovered. If any part of this resonates, even though you don't know why or which part, maybe you have just found a way back to yourself, and I am so glad you're here. This isn't a space for fixing yourself. It's a space for you to remember how vast you actually are. Subscribe if you're ready to meet the rest 99.9965% of you, the only Asian who's bad at math. You don't need to understand everything. I don't. You just need to be willing to look. See you in the next video.